Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another video. This video is a little bit late, so I do apologise. It's actually 2 weeks late, technically. I know it's a week and a bit late, actually. But it's here, it's finally here, and that is the Flanders Event. So this is an event entirely based around Ned Flanders, kind of inspired by the actual Flanders family reunion event, and more so, like, recently anyway, the Van Houten's event, I guess, is too. Although I made this event, I kind of made the basics for this event way before the Van Houten's update came out. But it's a similar structure to the Van Houten's event in the fact that it's just kind of based around one guy, one person, one character, and his kind of extended family, which is what the Van Houten's event was. It was mainly based around Millhouse, but it kind of looked at his kind of extended family. So we're going to go through it all, go through all the different characters, the different prize tracks. Of course, this is a major event, so it's a 4-act prize track. So yeah, let's jump into it with a startup. So young Ned visits old Ned and calls him a loser. Ned Flanders is horrified by his younger self and tells him that he is no loser. Homer agrees with young Ned and thinks he is super cool, so you make Ned show his life achievements, make Homer befriend young Ned. Ned Flanders threatens to spank young Ned, but this causes Ned to have a flashbacks to the times when Dr. Foster did it to him, so you make Ned cry at what he's become and make Homer plan with young Ned. So that's the kind of the startup, and obviously after you've done this, you unlock the event. So there's going to be 4 currencies for each act, of course. The first one is left-handed can openers or tin openers. The second is Amish hats. The third is humble figurines. And then the fourth and final, is Praiseland tickets. I hope you liked my little Photoshop there. So yeah, those are the 4 act currencies. Pretty simple. So I wonder what we're going to get. So moving on. To start it off, I always like to throw in a Gil's deal, so I thought, hey, let's throw in a Gil's deal. So I wanted to add Dr. Foster. Although he's technically not a family member, I felt like he had some connection with young Ned, and I will say that young Ned is the main protagonist of this update, if you will. So young Ned and obviously normal Ned are kind of the duo protagonists, if that makes sense. So I figured Dr. Foster needed to be here somewhere, and I thought, let's throw him in the Gills deal. So Dr. Foster with the University of Minnesota Spankological Protocol. Now, the University of Minnesota Spankological Protocol we've never seen the exterior of the building, we've only seen the interior of the building. The only other building where Dr. Foster could come with is the Carnwood Mental Hospital, but we've already got that in the game, so the only thing really he can come with is the University of Minnesota Spankological Protocol. But the issue with that is we've never seen the exterior. So this is a picture of the actual University of Minnesota. And they did this with the University of Heidelberg when we got Dr. Werner von Braun. So I'm thinking maybe they could give us a tapped out exclusive building for the University of Minnesota Spankological Protocol. They could base it off the actual real life University of Minnesota as they have done in the past. They've based, obviously the University of Heidelberg is just based off the University of Heidelberg. So I figured they could kind of base it off this university, and then just kind of maybe have like a sign that says the University of... Oh, they don't even have to have a sign. They could just call it that when we get the thing. So it'll be 175 donuts, a little bit pricey, but Dr. Foster will be able to give you all 4 racks currency, so he's definitely a very useful character to get. So yeah, that's all I've really got for that. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. How you feel about exclusive buildings, but I figured why not? I don't normally do that, so I figured I'd throw it in. So in the store for Act 1 is Baz with the Flanders Bomb Shelter for 120 donuts, so it's a decoration character combo. Baz will be a full playable character, but obviously the Flanders Bomb Shelter won't be a building, it is just a decoration, so yeah, figured that would be pretty cool to get. So Act 1, Ned asks young Ned what his dreams are, and he replies that he says that he wants to be in charge of everyone and do what he wants. Ned asks him if he'd like to maybe own a business, and young Ned replies, yes, but it has to be something fun and not adult and boring. Homer tells young Ned that Flanders ain't never had an interest in business, so you make Ned show he's cool, make Homer shoot down Ned, and make Springfielders earn left-handed can openers, and this will unlock the Storytown Village as a building. This was, of course, the building this was like pre-Praiseland, so obviously Storytown Village became Praiseland, so yeah, I figured that would be a cool first building. Ned shows young Ned around Storytown Village, and young Ned admits it's kind of cool and rebellious, but nothing that great. Homer tells young Ned that he should ask what it was converted to. Make Ned distract young Ned, make Homer dig up dirt, make Springfielders earn left-handed can openers, and this will unlock Flanders lawnmower, which you can see here. I was trying to get a picture of it, and I really should have. I completely forgot. But there is a picture of this is like a really, really old screenshot of it, but there's actually, in the episode, the Don't Fear the Builder, is it called? The one with Ray, the builder Ray, dude. Flanders is like on like a kind of, I guess, I don't know what you call it, like a tractor lawnmower, I guess. And they shoot it with nail guns. They shoot it with nails from a nail gun. I feel like it should be more like, it should look like that from that episode, if anyone's seen that. I don't know. Anyway, Homer points out that even Flanders' mower is uncool. Young Ned asks Flanders to explain what he converted to Storytown Village, and Ned admits he turned it into Praiseland. Make young Ned be disgusted at what he becomes. Make Springfielders earn left-handed can openers. Sorry, that should be make Flanders be sad that young Ned is disgusted at what he becomes. I don't know, because we haven't quite unlocked young Ned. I always do this by mistake. Anyway, make the Springfielders earn left-handed can openers, and this will unlock the abandoned Storytown Village as a skin for Storytown Village. So you'll get Storytown Village, and then two prizes later you get a skin. I know it's not great, but I kind of like I would kind of like the abandoned Storytown Village as well. So, and I know that they don't look exactly similar, but I feel like they could make it work. I don't know. That's what I'm proposing now. Whoa, no, didn't mean to do that. Homer points out that young Ned and Homer discuss what a loser Flanders is, and Homer brings up that he used to have a left-handed store too. Young Ned is intrigued as he thinks this is very rebellious. Make Homer try to make Flanders look less cool. Make young Ned ask about the leftorium. Make Springfielders earn left-handed can openers, and this will unlock the leftorium, as you can see here. I know it's a mall building, but this is like the best picture of it, I think, because I think this is completely cool. Like, you could make this easily into a building. Just maybe kind of black out the window and give it a door. Perfect. And then finally, Flanders explains his old store, and young Ned begs him to reopen it. Ned agrees, to the disappointment of Homer. Make Ned open the leftorium, make Homer accept defeat, make Springfielders earn left-handed can openers, and this will unlock young Ned as a full playable character. And I will say also Flanders will get a new task to actually work at the leftorium. So yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that we have not got this building in the game. It's honestly one of my most requested buildings. It's I think it is my most requested building. Just really weird that they have never added it. I know it's a mall building and it's kind of hard to add. I know that technically Flanders doesn't work there anymore, but he worked there for like seasons upon seasons upon seasons, so I think they can add it. Moving on, in the store for Act 2, we have the Halleroach Apartments with Grandma Flanders for 150 donuts. Now, I know I always bring up the Halleroach Apartments. It's like, it's something I always bring up. But god damn it, why have we never got the Halleroach Apartments? This is like really weird. Like, they were added in the game, but then we never got them. They were like added to the files, I should say. So yeah, the Halleroach Apartments with Grandma Flanders, 150 donuts. I think it's a fair match. Moving on. Young Ned tells Ned that he is the only cool person in their family and all the others are cuckoo, hippies, or too damn liberal. Ned disagrees, telling him that Grandma Flanders was a great woman when she was sane. Young Ned asks if they could find a cousin or brother or something who is like them. Make Flanders enter a different part of Springfield. Make young Ned wait in anticipation. Make Springfielders earn Amish hats, and this will unlock Amish Country. Amish Country. So Amish Country will be a building. It will basically be these two farms, a bunch of fields, and it will be basically similar to Nana Sophie Mussolini's vineyard that we got recently. That building, it will be similar to that, but a bit bigger. As in, there'll be like two barns or two farmhouses, if you will. Maybe like a farmhouse and a barn. I don't know if this is a barn. Whatever, but it will be quite big. I want it to be a big building because it's meant to be like not all of the Amish country, but you know, like a big part of the Amish country. So young Ned tells Ned that these people seem too anti-liberal, but Ned tells, I don't know, anti-liberal. There was like a joke that they made about Jacob being, like Jacob Flanders said to Ned that he's too liberal, right? I don't know, so I was trying to play on that, but anyway, Ned tells him that they are just as God-fearing as him. It's just they're scared of other things too, like electricity. So Ned looks for Jacob Flanders, but can't seem to find him. Make Flanders look for directions. Make young Ned try and call a cab, and make Springfielders earn Amish hats, and this will unlock the "Welcome to Amish Country" sign. So yeah, pretty cool little sign. You shouldn't be able to read this sign at night. Good. Young Ned finds an Amish mobile to take them to Jacob's house. Ned asks how much will the ride be, and the driver tells him it will be 200 wheat. Make Ned convert cash to wheat. Make young Ned grow impatient. Make Springfielders earn Amish hats, and this will unlock the Amish mobile. Pretty cool. Just as a decoration, obviously it'll be a horse with maybe this dude and maybe this dude, maybe both of them. Just two Amish guys on the little cart too. Ned and young Ned finally arrive outside Jacob's, but young Ned is convinced that this relative is a major loser and doesn't want to meet him. Make Ned convince young Ned. Make young Ned be unconvinced. Make Springfielders earn Amish hats, and this will unlock the Jacob Flanders house, which is right here, as you can see. I keep doing this. Jacob tells young Flanders that older Ned is a kooky, liberal, crazy man. Young Ned tells him that he is wrong, and they're both crazy people. Make Flanders run after young Ned. Make Jacob bash Ned and his values, and make Springfielders earn Amish hats, and this will unlock Jacob Flanders as a full playable character. Very, very cool. This is Flanders' cousin, I believe. Moving on, we have a store. In the store is the Left Mart with Bonnie and Connie Flanders. Now, these are the two children of Ted Flanders, who we got in the game. I believe it was Ted Flanders. Yeah, but we already got Ted Flanders in the game. So I figured we'll get his two daughters, Bonnie and Connie, who are kind of a parody of Rod and Todd. Now, I feel a better building for them to come with would be the Christian school that Rod and Todd go to in that one episode. The Christian school, whatever it was. But the only reason why is I've kind of used that building in my religious event, so I wanted to try and, as much as possible, use unique buildings, so I figured I'd use the Left Mart. I know it's not an amazing fit, but they've done like worse fits before, so I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. At least there is some like connection there, right? So they're related to Ned. This is kind of like Ned's biggest competitor, so I don't know. I think that would make sense. So yeah, 150 donuts for both of them. Probably more than that, maybe 175, because it's going to be a 2-in-1 character. Young Ned asks Reverend Lovejoy, Homer, Moe, and others if he's popular when he grows older, and they all avoid his question. Young Ned asks Flanders why everyone thinks he's a religious nut, and Flanders tells him that he isn't. Rod and Todd agree, saying that their dad brought them a woodpecker, proving how cool he is. Make Rod and Todd show their woodpecker, make young Ned be bored, make Springfielders earn humble figurines, and this will unlock Flanders Woodpecker as an NPC. I don't know, I know it's kind of loose, but I just really wanted to throw this into the prize track, in one of the prize tracks. It's just this really weird joke where like the woodpecker like flies up. I don't even know. It was really odd, but I think it's a woodpecker anyway. Yeah, it is a woodpecker. I don't know. Whatever, I think they should add it as an NPC. Young Ned tells Flanders that he thinks Springfield is the problem as it's a terrible town, and advises they all leave before it's too late. Flanders tells him he loves Springfield, but he accepts to try somewhere new. Make Flanders pack up his life, make young Ned celebrate, make Springfielders earn humble figures, and this will unlock Flanders' car, hey, as a decoration. Young Ned sees some brochures for Humbletown and tells Ned that they should go there. Ned is a little uneasy as he might have to shave off his mustache to live there again. Make young Ned demand they live there. Make Springfielders earn humble figures. Make young Ned apply to live in make Ned apply to live in Humbletown, and this will unlock Ned's Humbletown house, which you can see right here. Quite a nice looking building, I think. Yeah, there's a building. Kind of weird that we got the Humbletown entrance. But we never got any of the kind of buildings inside them. I was a bit annoyed about that, but I don't know. They can re-add them. Young Ned decides to get a job at the figurine... Young Ned decides to get a job at the figurine family as he's able to do so as he doesn't have a mustache. Make young Ned apply to the figurine factory. Make Ned get tired of his younger self. Make Springfielders earn humble figures. And this will unlock the humble figurine factory as a building anyway. So yeah, very, very cool looking building. I like it a lot. Young Ned tells Ned that the manager there is now a strict mustache rule only. Well, sorry. The manager there now is enforcing a strict mustache rule only. And he really sounds like Ned, but Spanish. Ned sees it's Jose Flanders and is delighted to see him there. Young Ned gives up on his quest and declares that he'll be forever a loser. Make Ned visit Jose. Make young Ned give up. Make Springfielders earn humble figurines, and this will unlock Jose Flanders right there as a full playable character. Of course, we got Lord Thistlewick, so we've got to get Jose. And then bam, Act 4, store, Sarah Salon, Sarah with the Pillarmint Hotel for 150 donuts. We don't see the full building, but we kind of get a look at the sign here and the front there. So yeah, they can add this. She was seen there, I believe, so as like a cameo, so it makes sense to add her. There's also the Four Seasons Hotel that she's seen at but I don't know about like copyright and all that. I don't know if they would add that. So I think the Pillarmint is a better fit for her. And then also I thought, why not throw in the store King David's Wild Ride for 85 donuts. It's a new building. It would be a semi-exclusive building because we only really get to see the sign. But hey, I think they can add it. Young Ned is hanging with Rod and Todd and asks if they were taken from the mental hospital and raised by Ned, implying they were adopted. They say no, but young Ned is confused as to where their mother is. They explain the story, and young Ned goes to older Ned and begs him to reopen Praiseland for his future dead wife. Make young Ned beg, make Flanders consider it, make Springfielders earn Praiseland tickets, and this will unlock the Praiseland refreshment stand, as you can see right there. Flanders tells young Ned that the town just isn't interested in a religious-themed theme park. Young Ned says, damn them! Ned accuses him of speaking the devil's tongue and should repent for that. Make Ned punish his younger self. Make young Ned repent. Make Springfielders earn Praiseland tickets, and this will unlock Whack-a Satan. As you can see there, is a decoration. Very, very cool. Maybe Nelson can have an animation for that. Who knows? Ned sits young Ned down and asks him why he really wanted to resurrect Praiseland, and young Ned admits that he was shocked about his future wife dying. Ned tells him not to worry as eventually he finds other women. Young Ned asks what happens to them. So you make Ned change the subject, make young Ned ask about Mod, make Springfielders earn Praiseland tickets, and this will unlock the T-shirt gun girls. So this will be kind of a crowd. I know I don't like crowds, and sometimes I put crowds in my thing, but I'll always complain about crowds. So maybe I'm the most giant hypocrite ever. But damn it, I would make an exception for the T-shirt gun girls just because they're so kind of iconic in a sense. Ned explains that Maud would be smiling down on them right now, and young Ned asks if they can visit where she died. Ned is unsure if young Ned should see. But so you make Ned consult the Reverend, make Reverend Lovejoy give an unthought out answer, make young Ned ready himself, and this will unlock the Springfield Speedway as a full building that will earn stuff. I want this to be huge, god damn it. It's got to be massive. It's got to be one of the best buildings in the game. I don't want them to skimp out on it like they did with the Demolition Derby thing. Ned takes young Ned to the Speedway and shows him where Mod died. Young Ned gets upset, and Ned tells him not to cry as Mod would be happy right now. And young Ned tells him that she's right there. Mod arrives and hugs Ned. So you make Ned reunite with Mod, make young Ned be proud of himself, make Springfielders earn Praiseland tickets, and this will unlock Mod Flanders as a full playable character, not as a costume for the ghost or anything, just a new playable character, as we've kind of discussed before. I kind of originally, like when the game was first in its earlier years, I always thought that Mod should be added as a skin for Mod's ghost, but now with all the young and old characters that we've been getting, I'm kind of more relaxed on the issue, and I think, you know what, we should just get her as a full playable character. That makes the most sense. So yeah. Anyway, the epilogue, Ned thanks God for bringing back his wife, but God tells Ned it was actually the Skyfinger. Ned tells God that he can't possibly worship the Skyfinger, but God tells him it's cool, he'll let it slide. So you make Ned pray thanks to the Skyfinger. Young Ned concludes that his older self is actually really, really cool, and he can't wait to grow up to be that man. So you make young Ned aspire to be older Ned, and make Ned be proud of his younger self. And that will conclude the event. I think it's a nice kind of emotional end, but I think it's cool. I think it's good. So then we have some tasks. So for Dr. Foster, wipe gum off his face for 60 minutes. It'll be him with gum on his face, wiping it off. Dig up Ned's file for 4 hours. That will be at the, could be either at the Spankology thing or the mental hospital, Calmwood. Teach a class for 6 hours. That will be at the university. Relate to Reverend Lovejoy for 8 hours. That will be at the church. I feel like they could do something funny in his story, this kind of quest line. Get woken up by calls from Ned for 12 hours. That will be at the Brown House. And spank young Ned for 24 hours. That will be an animation. It'll be him, just kind of a younger version of him, or it could just be the older version. Doesn't really matter. But him just spanking Ned. And then we have Baz be crucified for 60 minutes. Him doing this basically. Drink the holy water for 4 hours. That'll be at the church. Spend time with Lisa for 6 hours. That'll be with Lisa. Learn new Christian tricks for 8 hours. That'll be at Ned's house. Run away from home for 12 hours. That'll be an animation of him literally just running around Springfield, or around your town even. Spend time with Homer for 24 hours. That will be with Homer in the Simpsons house. Then we have young Ned get ink everywhere with 60 minutes. That was obviously in the parent flashback. It was actually in the Sweet Seymour Skinner's Badass Song. But like he knocks over some ink and he's like, whoopsie doodle. So that will be that. Go to Storytown for 4 hours. Reject his strict parents' rules for 8 hours. Have a tantrum for 24 hours. For 12 hours this should be. And it will be in the little flashback we see he's just like throwing a chair. And spend the day at Dr. Foster's class for 24 hours. That will be at the university. Then we have Grandma Flanders. So, well, actually this could be at Calmwood or the university. It could be either. And then we have Grandma Flanders say hello to Joe for 60 minutes animation. It'll be her kind of being walked by Ned and she just keeps turning around, like making that funny face. Freak out Bart for 4 hours. That will be with Bart at the Flanders house, or maybe even Baby Bart. That'll be with Baby Bart at the Flanders house. Tell a story to Rod and Todd for 6 hours. Look for Joe for 8 hours. That will be, I don't know, anywhere really. Chase Bart for 12 hours animation. This will be her kind of looking really, really creepy and just chasing after Bart. I think it would be hilarious to see. And then spend time at Hala Roach for 24 hours. Then we have Jacob Flanders smash light bulbs for 60 minutes. I think this could be quite an interesting one. Him just getting light bulbs. Maybe they like light up and he smashes them. Light candles for 4 hours. That will be in his house. Help out his fellow Amish for 8 hours. That will be the Amish Country. Plow the field for 12 hours. That will be an animation of him with a plow, pretty much just going around somewhere. Argue with Flanders about his extreme liberal life for 24 hours. That will be with Flanders at the Flanders house. For Bonnie and Connie, chase Rod and Todd for 60 minutes. That will be pretty self-explanatory. That will be an animation. Shop at Leftmart for 4 hours. Go to school for 6 hours. That will be at the elementary. Spend time with Father for 8 hours. This will include Ted if you have him, and it will be at the Brown House. Advertise left-handed products for 12 hours. This will be them holding different kind of products, just, maybe outside the Left Mart actually, helping them kind of advertise. And then move stuff into the Brown House for 24 hours. Obviously that will be in the Brown House. Then we have Jose make cocktails for 60 minutes. This will be an exclusive animation, as both of his animations will be. But him just whipping up a cocktail. Go to a family reunion for 4 hours at the Flanders house. Apply for Springfield citizenship for 8 hours. That will be town hall, I guess. Paint humble figurines for 12 hours. This will be another exclusive animation. Him painting a little humble figurine. And then run the humble figurine factory for 24 hours, obviously over there. Then we have Sarah go undercover for 60 minutes animation. That will be her in this kind of outfit here with the sunglasses on. Maybe she takes the sunglasses off and then puts them back on, walking around. Buy left-handed products for 4 hours. That will be at the Leftorium. Do an interview for Channel 6 for 6 hours. That will be obviously at Channel 6. Stay at the Pillarmint Hotel for 8 hours. Film her romance scenes for 12 hours. This will be maybe like her in kind of scantily dressed clothing. I know that was kind of a theme. I'm not normally like, not to like shame or anything, but I think it'd be an interesting animation. I don't know. Maybe that's me being very objectifying poor old Sarah. But I don't know. Something like that. Maybe her kind of kissing some dude, or maybe even kissing Ned. I don't know. Anyway, spend time with Ned for 24 hours. That'll be over at Ned's house. And then finally, Mod Flanders serve cookies for 60 minutes. I know I've kind of taken that off this picture, but honestly, I can't really come up with like really, really awesome animations for Mod. I'll be honest. Visit deaf site that's meant to be 2 hours. That's meant to be. Attend church for 4 hours. Shoot home with a t-shirt gun for 6 hours. I think this could be a really cool animation. Her just really cool exclusive animation. Her with a t-shirt gun firing at a Homer. Why not? Arrange a Christian hangout session for 8 hours. Run the Leftorium for 12 hours. And prepare for a bake sale for 24 hours, obviously. This Christian hangout session will be the church. Bake sale will be at the house. Obviously, Leftorium will be the Leftorium. So that is my my event idea. I hope you enjoyed. Kind of based around Flanders. I've got, like I said, I've got another family themed event based around our poo. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I will. I kind of want to show you that. So, but it's up to you guys. So what I'm going to be doing is, before this video, before you even watch this video, unless you watched it on like 8 times speed, you will have seen in the Discord that there is a vote for the next event that I'm going to be doing. I kind of want to stick to a mini event next week, so it's only going to be mini events. So you're going to have to decide between 4 different mini events that you'll see in the Discord. So head over to the Discord, head over to the new YouTubers, actually head over to Channel 6, I'll announce it in Channel 6. The Channel 6 channel, I'll announce what videos and you can decide by reacting to the message. So anyway, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed as always, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.